Professor, do you have time to chat?
I always have time for my students. How may I help you?
I wondered if I might ask how long you've been teaching at Hogwarts.
Well, it's been what now? 7 swift years. Time does fly because we have fun, essential in my opinion. An eager, positive, and confident mind is the most open to knowledge, I find.
Some of the professors may not agree with your approach.
Well, each of us has our own style, I suppose. Some in the teaching field believe that hard work and dedication are the only keys to success. But they forget what drives those things. If one cannot fathom why some would expend energy on gobstones, then one is blind to the enormous power of play.
And that's why you teach the way you do?
Precisely. I strive to be the sort of professor that I would have enjoyed in school. My experience was less cheerful.
Perhaps you wouldn't be who you are without that experience.
Had I received a more traditional education, well, enough about my student days. You are here now, and it would be a shame if you didn't enjoy it.
I'll do my best, Professor. Thank you for the advice.
You are most welcome. Try to have a bit of fun today. Huh?
Alright, how's it folks, and welcome back to the next episode of Hogwarts Legacy. This episode has surprisingly better performance compared to previous ones. So I'm not actually sure what the hell is going on with performance. It could just be that the game isn't actually doing the shadow caching properly at the beginning and is actually able to load the areas better now that it's gone through them, but who knows. There is rumours that there's going to be a patch coming out on Tuesday that might improve performance, but once again we'll see. Otherwise, let's get straight into the story. Or change up our gear a little bit. Put our hood on for this part, because I think we're going to be doing a bit of sneaking.
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madame Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books, so do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
I've been waiting for this invisibility spell for quite a while now. Bit of lag going on. Looks very different at night.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
I think this is the spell I need to get those big chests with the big eyes balls on them that clamped shut when we approach them. Should be able to sneak up on them with this spell. Let's swap it out for the Lumos. Use Disillusionment to avoid being detected in off-limit areas. Time for some Assassin's Creed style play. Nearby adversaries will sense and then investigate suspicious behavior. Being caught by authority figures will result in quest failure. Looks like she can see me. And then she starts walking. Okay.
You should have known better than to cross
I
my path.
probably need to go down the opposite stairwell. And then she walks this direction and then I walk past her, behind her. Probably. If she's scripted to do that, I mean. But might as well give it a try. Yeah, this
I'll be quieter than a
this
juggernaut.
white robe does sort of make me feel like playing a off-brand Assassin's Creed.
I shall pretend I cannot see you.
Thank you. Yeah, the lights is very different at night. Maybe I'll do some exploring at night in a future episode. Maybe go in the Forbidden Forest at night. That'll be cool, I think. Oh, we still need it.
Quietly now. Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be alright. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Alright. He's been quite helpful, this Sebastian fella. He made an explosion somewhere.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
The key. Here it is.
Alright, now we just need to wait for it to go back. Stay behind this bookshelf. Right, off to the restricted section.
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now to find that book.
Alright,
Silent.
let's do this. That book looks cool. It's got its own pedestal.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Charmed to look more useful than it is. Honestly, surprised someone would even bother to do that.
Revelio.
Alright, let's keep moving. Use basic cast while undetected to lure authority figures and enemies to a desired location. Okay.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
I guess you could rely on those guards as guards so they would never get tired. Let's use it. Cast on the suit of armor. Seem to have worked. Restricted section is much bigger than I thought it would be. I thought it would be like a couple of rows of bookcases, but this is multi-floor
Should be in the clear now.
complex.
No need for us to be skulking about.
What's up with this hand in the box? And then crawled back in when we got too close. I came back out. It's just tapping away. But why is that a thing?
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No!
Revelio.
We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's.
Enchanted books. Best to avoid these books if possible. Due not as much to their tendency to fly from one's hands as due to their content being spectacular drivel of no educational
But I can
value
research on my
whatsoever.
own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Looks like some of these books are trying to escape their own bookshelf. Oh,
We must remain unseen.
it's one of these art chest things. 500 gold, yep. Definitely gonna go looking for them. Oh, shame. Sounded like a sad puppy when I opened him up.
Revelio.
It's another one of those ants. Leviosa statue.
Revelio.
Level 12 and haven't unlocked the talent system yet. A new wand handle. I'll probably have to cast
Who have we
Reparo.
here? Sebastian Sallow and his new little friend, out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Yeah, hopefully Sebastian can take care of Peeves. Otherwise, I need to swap out a Disillusionment for the Reparo.
Reparo.
I like using that spell. More chest.
Revelio.
Some more gold. Let's keep moving. This really does feel hidden. Or is it another one of those teleport gateway things?
Of course. Traces of ancient magic. There must be more to
Get the
this.
chest first.
That's it.
I'm expecting there to be some more combat coming up. Hopefully it performs better. Ooh, this is pretty cool. Oh, my first legendary piece of equipment. Let's put that on. Yeah, significant increase in my stats. But do not like the look of it. It's quite outlandish. Yeah, that's not good enough. And then this one is another big increase to my defense. 50 on my defense stats already. About half of my offense. Yeah, that was the one I was using. Let's check out the new wand handle. Alright, I still prefer the saber handle. Alright, let's continue on.
Revelio.
Doesn't look like there's anything else here.
Where might this lead?
Athenaeum? I think it said. Not sure if that's the correct pronunciation though. Ooh, golden stairs. Very fancy. This place looks pretty cool. Oh, there's something to cast at.
Accio.
Not Accio then. Maybe a basic cast? Yeah, that seemed to have done it. Ooh. Oh, that's cool, those windows. Oh, hang on. Oh, yes.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Oh, there's a firepot. Exploded on him. Made it easy to take him out. Okay. Oh, there's a blue orb. More guards to deal with, and chests maybe.
Accio. Potato. Stupid.
Oh, I like counter-attacking.
Incendio.
And I blew him off the edge.
Stupid.
Did that guard just chuck his weapon at me? Now, how do we get this chest? Yeah, that did nothing.
Accio.
Nope. Okay. Not quite sure. Let's keep moving on in the meantime. Maybe I'll find a way somewhere further ahead. Oh jeez. Was not expecting it to start falling down. Okay, so it does it automatically.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
Okay, so that's the way forward. Wait, what's this over here? Oh, it looks like a side puzzle? Or side route? Doesn't look like there's anywhere else to cast. Pressure plated, maybe? Oh, this is pretty cool. Okay, that stuff isn't coming up high enough. And I can't jump that gap, I don't think. Maybe if I try casting? Oh yes, that worked. Yep. And we get a chest out of it. Nice. Oh, so that's probably how I'll have to get the other chest in the previous room. Okay, I can't go that way. So I guess I have to go back. Yeah, so that resets it to that position. But it kept the one I was standing on up. Alright. Let's go back and try and get that other chest. And then we'll keep moving forward. So that's why they placed that one back there. See, once you've figured out how to use the thing, you could go back to fetch it. There, yeah, there's stuff down there that should come up. Maybe if I stand... Yep. Okay. So is it like a proximity base then? I need to be standing here. Alright. I must remember to jump, because it's gonna disappear away from me. Yup! That was close. Okay, now let's keep moving forward.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
A mini chest. For healing potion and indigo sorcerer hat. Looks like I'm gonna have to do some fighting, so might as well equip the better gear that I found. That's worse than what I've got. That's significantly better on my offense. Just change what it looks like back to my historian uniform. No, that's not it. There we go, that's it. Or maybe I'll try using this Merlin's cloak we got from the Twitch stream, just for this area. And then I'll change back to the white cloak in Hogwarts. Not high enough level to use that one. Okay. Pretty cool looking cloak. Yeah, definitely gonna be fighting these golems, statue, whatever things these are called. Pensieve Sentry. Combat is much smoother compared to the Julian earlier. Got to dodge the leaping attack.
Stupid one. Potato. Stupid one.
Okay, let's use an ultimate. Oh yes. Definitely feels good doing that.
Accio. Stupid one. Incendio. Potato.
Okay, Incendio has a shorter range than I was expecting.
Accio.
Ah. Got hit.
Levioso.
Sort of ragdoll fell over there.
Revelio. It is a book after all.
wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too, but we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Well, I do enjoy cutscenes. Seems to be following the story a little bit, or unraveling the story a little bit more.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But
that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
there was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
Very loyal for Slytherin. Or maybe he's really doing what he said he would and making sure I'm in his debt. Hedging his bets, maybe? To try and help his sister, I don't know. Probably find out more when we do his quest line. Eventually. Okay, let's swap that back. And I think we need to go, yeah. Need to go find Professor Fig. Oh, it's empty at night. No one here. Yeah, still a bit of stuttering going on there. Looks like there was a new side quest on the minimap that I should probably take care of at the start of the next episode. Before that, we need to have a chat with the old Professor Fig.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another Pensieve. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
They were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Alright. See what's unlocked in the challenges for completing the quest. We got a legendary cape, and we're working towards legendary armored attire. Okay. And need to do a bit more to get those gloves, and we've unlocked that scarf. Maybe I should go back into my Hogwarts robes now. This is what that scarf looks like. So basically gets rid of the cloak. So you see like the outfit when you put that cape on. But yeah, let's stick with the fancy Hogwarts uniform.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Is that Sebastian? Looks like him.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Natchy just sent you an outpost requesting to meet you in Lower Hogsfield, a hamlet. Select the world map button to switch to the world map. This is the world map. Most of the map is covered by fog, limiting what you can see. Hamlets are small communities throughout the world. Hamlets provide new opportunities for vendors, food, flame, side quests, and collectibles. And then there's a bunch of information on Lower Hogsfield specifically.
Levioso.
Right. I'll probably end off the episode at this point and then continue from here with the next one, where we'll probably be doing some of those smaller assignments before carrying on with the main quest with the hope of unlocking new spells. Otherwise, have a great day guys, and cheers for now.